Welcome everybody to the Lavish Show. I'm your host, Dr. Shira Stallworth. I thank you for tuning in. We have a phenomenal guest on the show today, all the way from Pensacola, Florida. He goes by the name of Manager of the Year, Mr. Elrico Tunstall, and he is joined by Mr. James. And we are so excited to have them on the set today to talk about their awesome stage play that they are bringing to the Gulf Coast, to Jackson County Fairground. So stay tuned, sit back and relax and enjoy the Lavish Show. It gets better and better. 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 Better, 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 better. It gets better and better. It gets better and better. It gets better and better. Welcome everybody back to the Lavish Show. I'm so glad for you to join us on this evening. We have none other than the Manager of the Year, Mr. Elrico Tunstall. How are you?
Oh, wow. I am blessed. I am here in your amazing city. It has been a pleasure and a joy, and I'm just happy to be here.
Amen. I'm so excited for what you are doing in your city and coming to the Gulf Coast. And you know, you have done so much already for the communities that you serve, putting on stage plays, producing young artists, local artists, and also, you know, film and TV. So I want to know, who is Mr. Elrico Tunstall? Let's start with that. Who are you?
Who am I? Well, that is an amazing question from an amazing journalist in yourself. I would definitely say that I am a humbled, grateful man who is in a position to help people.
All right.
Through my serving in the military, also being a man of faith, and raised in a Christian background, it has allowed me to walk this path that I'm on right now, which is ultimately helping people.
Yeah.
Since day one, the day I arrived back from California after I went to LA Film School, finished in the top of my class, I said I wanted to come back here to the Gulf Coast and be able to help people.
Yes.
It has never been about me. It has always been about everybody else. That's why I believe that being humble and being the person that I am is what's allowing me to propel myself far in this industry. So yeah, who I am is a humble, grateful man of God who is just here to help people.
That's right. That's what it's all about. You know, one thing I noticed about you, I even have worked with you. You know,
you have.
My daughter have taken an acting class with you, and you know, you are very humble, a man of integrity and accountability.
Yes.
And I love that. I love that about you. And you have some awesome connections.
Oh yeah.
Awesome connections. You know, let's talk about some of the artists that you have put on platforms.
Wow, well, it probably would all start with definitely Paul Porter. Paul Porter is one of the original people to ever sign with me.
Wow.
He's a gospel quartet legend.
Yes.
He's actually up for a Stellar Award this year. So everybody who's watching, Paul Porter, that's my guy, my brother, my client. He's up for Stellar this year. I've also worked with Dwayne Crocker Jr., Sunday's Best finalist. I've worked with, there's actually Sophia Steen right now, who is actually charting real heavy. And I'm also working with this group called Harold Holloway and Company that is really hot right now. Along with, there's so many artists like Favor, Jeff Sapp.
The rappers now, we're getting into the gospel rappers now, y'all.
Yeah, and that's just the music side. I mean, we have a new artist named Jakima, Mimi, not Mimi, but Micah Antoinette. It is, man, I could talk about these artists all day, but there's a lot of artists.
And they're being productive, like they have their music out. You know, you can see them on stage. Dwayne Crocker, oh my God, I got a chance to meet him. I went to one of your events in Pensacola, and I was able to do my gospel rap, and you know, I met all the people that, you know, are a part of what you do, you know. And you know, you had a production company. What's the name of your production company?
Manager of the Year Talent Management LLC.
Wow.
But I want to say this too. I also have one of the hottest quartet groups out of pretty much the Gulf Coast, in my opinion, the Visionaries. So you'll be seeing them real soon too. They just recently signed with me as well. So.
I'm gonna have to link up with you, my brother. I am so serious.
We love quartet singing on the Gulf Coast.
Yes, that is true.
amazing.
Yes.
So not only do you have the music genre thing that you're conquering, you have the acting now and the stage plays and things of that nature. And
Yes.
you know, one of the reasons why I wanted you on the show today, because you're getting ready to do something very big in Jackson County and all the surrounding areas. So
Yes.
let's talk a little bit about what you're getting ready to bring to this county, you know, as
Okay.
far as stage plays.
Yes. I'm stepping into a realm where my predecessors before me have walked, such as Lee Daniels, such as Tyler Perry. These are people that I've grown over the years and have watched.
Right.
They've laid out an actual diagram to success. And as you know, I'm originally from the TV film side of things.
Yes.
But the thing about me that, once again, has always kept me ahead in this industry is that I'm able to fluctuate. I'm able to change and evolve and grow. See, that's what happens to a lot of people in this game, in this industry. They're not able to grow and continue to evolve into something better and bigger.
That's right.
And I was first given this idea of What the Heart Wants, entertaining stage play,
Okay.
during COVID.
Okay.
During COVID, I'm sitting at home, me and my wife and kids, and we're in my man cave, as they call it. So, and the man cave is amazing, by the way. Miami Dolphin stuff everywhere, Florida Gator stuff everywhere, but that's on another note. But we're sitting in the man cave, and I tell my wife, I'm like, man, I got these characters coming into. She's like, well, what? Because I've written other stuff before.
Yes.
And I'm like, she's like, well, what is it? I said, baby, just hold on. I need my iPad. So I'm sitting there. Next thing you know, I got 3-4 pages done. And then the next day, 3 or 4 more pages done. Before you know it, I've got like 70 pages written.
What?
And I'm like, it just poured out of me.
Wow.
So when I was finished, I gave it to my biggest critic to read, which is my wife.
Okay.
And I love you, baby.
Shout out to the wifey.
So when I gave it to her, she sits there, and I tell her, whenever you read my stuff, baby, you have to read it out loud.
Yes.
Like, don't read to yourself. I want to
yes.
hear the words.
Right.
So as she's reading it, she can't help but to laugh out loud and to identify and feel these characters
Yes.
through the page.
Yes.
And I'm like, babe, I think we got something special here. And she's like, what are you going to call it? I said, it's obvious, What the Heart Wants.
Wow.
And the story is just, people are going to be able to identify with it so well because everybody's been through it.
Yes.
At some point in your life, you've been torn.
Yes.
You know, your heart has wanted something that you know in your mind. Like, you know you don't need that last piece of cake.
Yeah.
But you get it anyway, but your heart say nah. But this is a story about, you know, romance,
Wow.
love, relationships, drama, family, and just overall, you know, the concept of just faith.
Yes.
Having faith. So, but this story, like I said, it came from a time when COVID hit, and the Lord downloaded it into me, and I just poured it out on the
That's
page.
amazing because
Yeah.
you've written this play by
Yes.
yourself, like you
Yes.
said, and
Yes.
you know, and you're getting ready to present this play on what date of this month?
June the 13th.
June the 13th.
Now, this is our actual third show for this because now it's turned into a tour.
Yes.
And trust me, I had no idea that we would actually be on the road with this when it first began. I was like, okay, I'll just do it in Pensacola. You know, we'll get a couple people show up. But then when we put the thing on sale, tickets, and it sold out. And I had to do a second show.
See?
And it sold out.
Amazing.
And I was like, man, okay, all right, you know what, man? And my actors, oh my goodness, my actors are so amazing. I know we'll talk about them in a little bit, but man, my actors, my manager of your family is just, they're incredible.
Yes,
They're
I
incredible.
see you with your little manager belt. Your brother is a boxer, right?
Yes.
Mr. Yule Tunstall.
Yes,
Yes, and he, you know, he affiliates with, or you too, with
Yep.
Mr. Roy Jones. Shout out to him.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, so I look forward to meeting your cast crew, even everything that you know
Yeah.
are a part of. I want to be a part of that as well because you know I always tell you I want to move to Pensacola. I just love Florida and everything about it.
Come on.
So you know, even with this stage play, I have the flyer right here. What the Heart Wants, entertaining stage play, written by Elrico Tunstall. So let's talk about some of your characters in this play.
Okay. Well, we'll start from the top. Starring in this play is Jakima Murphy and Jeff Sapp.
Okay.
Jakima Murphy is playing the role of Jennifer, and Jeff Sapp is playing the role of Stefan. And These two are dynamic actors who Jeff has credits on shows such as Greenleaf. He's been on BET Tales. He's in Jumanji 2.
Yes,
I mean, you name it, he's been there. Tyler Perry is constantly calling for me to send him to Atlanta to work at TP Studios.
Yes.
When I tell you he is probably one of the most gifted actors that I've had the opportunity to be around and train and be around, he's one of those guys. And Jakima is relatively new to the acting side of the business. Now, this is the way that I work, right? You come to me, people come to me and they be like, oh, Elrico, you know, I'm a poet. Elrico, I'm a rapper. And I'd be like, okay, I hear you, that's what you are, but you're an actor too.
Okay.
And they go like, acting? What? I'm not no actor, man. This dude, he don't know. And that's what they all say, right? And Favor will probably back this up and say it too. And they all say that. And they come take my class. And before they know it, when they finish the class, I'm telling them on the phone call, hey, guess what? You're booked. You're headed to be on Queen Sugar. Get ready. And once they get the taste of that acting, all of a sudden it becomes like a drug to them. They want to do it more and more. And they find out how good they are. Because you know, as a performer, being on stage, acting is a part of that too.
It is.
You know, because you got to have stage presence.
Stage presence.
You know, you got to be able to connect. And as an actor, you have to connect with your audience through a lens.
That's right. That's right.
So it's the same thing. There's really no dichotomy there. It's the same thing. So these two, Jakima, I said she's brand new, came in, and she had no idea that she was going to be a lead in this play. But she stepped into the role. She knocked it down, and man, she is amazing.
I cannot
She's amazing. So those are our two lead characters in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
One thing I was, you know, remembering when I got invited to come do Pensacola show, you have a gift of pulling things out of people. Just like you said, when people say, oh, I'm a rapper, I'm this and that. And you say, well, you much more than that. You know, you're an actor. And I have witnessed that myself because you did a flow poetry.
Oh, verses and flow.
Verses and flow. You was like, now you can do spoken word. I was like, okay. And when I tell y'all the place was packed, it was packed out. He had the music, so professional. And I appreciate that opportunity because that even increased my net worth and increased the people that follow me. So you do things like that. And, you know, even with this play, you are bringing something new. You know, people are going to, you know, just come follow you. But what is the real message that you want to get out to the public about what you have written? You know, what is that message, that theme of that play?
I would say definitely mental health awareness when it comes to the involvement of relationships. Because a lot of times in relationships, mentally we are beaten down. Mentally we are destroyed internally. We might not exude that and show it on the outside, but internally you might be talking to somebody who's in a relationship with somebody that is every day they get home, they're beaten down. So you don't got to see it physically. Mentally they're tore down. And the whole premise of this play is to show that you have to stand up and stop the mental abuse. You have to take control of your life. You've got to be able to say enough is enough.
I love it.
And when you see the story, and the thing about it, when you come watch this play, I want you to feel like you're watching a movie. Because you got to realize, like, in my mind, I'm the writer that writes like I'm a TV film writer. So you're going to be seeing a play, but you're going to feel like you're watching a movie.
That's right.
And when you're watching it, every female, even males, as you're watching this, just realize that your mental health is the most important thing that you can have.
That's right.
Because it controls every facet, every movement, every flow of your day. If this is off, everything else is off.
And we know every time we watch a movie or a play, we go looking in the mirror at ourselves. So that's what I want to take away from that when I, you know, watch the play. You know, what can I do to better myself or break away from negativity and things like that? So that's a very powerful ministry that you have. It's really ministry. So at this time, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with a fella that, you know, is associated or partner with Mr. Elrico, Manager of the Year, goes by the name of Mr. James from Pensacola, Florida. So stay tuned to The Lavish Show.
Manager of the Year presents What the Heart Wants, entertaining stage play. Written by Elrico Tunstall. Jackson County Fairgrounds, June 13th, Pascagoula, Mississippi. Tickets available now.
about you. How you shine so bright. We got you shine so bright. You're a queen of mine. But you just show me light. So maybe you can fly high.
Promise 31 better recognize. Verse 10, keep it real, cause it's a trend. High heels, makeup, and it's lavish. Got the rubies and the diamonds on my wrist like cash is play. I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. Chess game that I play when I'm moving on my ponies. Don't vote none of this, put respect on it. I'm knocking down walls, taking territory. You better hold your peace, cause I'm coming for you. Looking for my king in his kingdom. Hope he's ready for a queen in her queendom. A woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised. A woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised.
Ladies, are you feeling alright? I'ma cool, so your hands up high. You need to know one thing about you. How you shine so bright. Please, how you shine so bright. You're a queen of mine. And Jesus shows you light. So maybe you can fly high.
I'm chilling with my ladies tonight. We looking good and we feel alright.
Welcome back to the Lavish Show, everyone. I know you enjoyed that video. We are sitting with the manager of the year himself, Mr. Elrico Tunstall, and here we have Mr. James
Gorham.
Gorham. All right. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you joined me back because we, want to present something to the Gulf Coast, and I have the manager of the year, and he's going to tell you how can we, see this awesome play and what we need to do. So go ahead, Mr. Elrico, and share with the audience.
Okay, so if you are interested in coming out and checking out this amazing, brilliant, highly superlative play, you can go to Eventbrite, type in What the Heart Wants,
Yes.
and it'll pop up right there. Or we will have tickets at the door. At the door, you'll be able to purchase your tickets. They are relatively cheap, $20 for general admission.
That's it.
And then we're doing something special.
That's it.
Don't leave your kids at home. Kids' tickets are only $5. $5 from 17 years and younger. 17 all the way down to 2. 2 to 0 is 0, they ain't born yet. But 2 to 1 month old gets in for free.
Wow.
But 2 to 17, $5. So if you got teenagers, don't leave them at home because this is a play they'll be able to watch and enjoy. So get your tickets on
Family play.
Eventbrite. We're at the Jackson County Fairgrounds, okay? And tickets will also be at the door.
Wow. So it's like a family affair. Everyone can come out and enjoy it.
Family.
I love it. I
Family
love it. I
oriented.
love it.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't want to take up too much time because I want to talk about this awesome project right here.
Yes,
right
sir.
here. Okay. So, Mr. Tunstall, I want you to just, share what's going on with He's Been There All the Time, Harold Holloway and Company. What am I holding?
Yeah, you are holding the hottest CD that is out right now. I mean, the very hot. We recorded this CD live in Pensacola, Florida, just before the pandemic. I think when we did this, about 2 weeks later?
Oh, yeah.
I had somebody say the outside was closed.
Wow.
As strange as that sounds, outside was closed.
Yes.
So, we recorded this. Brought to you by Crew Entertainment, which is William Guest, which is one of the Pips of Gladys Knight and the
Yes.
Pips.
What?
I'm sorry, Doc, you've been saved a long time. You don't know about the Gladys Knight.
I
and the
know
Pips.
the
Me and
legendary
Elrico know about
Gladys Knight
I
and
know
the
you've been
Pips.
saved all your life, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that on you. But yeah, William Guest, he is one of the main promoters for this project, and he is actually one of the Pips. So, Angel Dove Global Media. Thanks to Alfred Birch, Saving Grace Recording Studio, which is owned by myself, and my business partner, manager of the year, of course, Mr. Elrico Tunstall. And to start off, I just want to say thanks to Elrico Tunstall for getting me in a promotion business because I came here in 2001. Retired out the military, and somehow or another God linked us up together. And he was doing all the promotion. I was his sound guy. I was doing all of his sound.
I remember you.
And at some point, he was like, man, you need to do this. You need to do. I'm like, look,
See how I find
that's
that
not
talent?
me.
See how I find that talent?
That's what y'all was talking
Bring it
about,
out.
the first part.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I'm going into this acting. I'm going to start this acting school, so you want to take. I'm like, look, I'm a behind the scene guy. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to do this, that, and the other. and I thank him for his push, and this is where we at now. So yeah, we did this live recording. The recording is done. We went through a lot of hoops going through the pandemic, studios shutting down, and this, that, and the other. And so yeah, we present this Harold Holloway and Company. The CD title is He's Been There All the Time. And it also had, I got to give a shout out to my pastor, Dr. James H. Miller Sr. of the First Baptist Church of Warrenton, Pensacola, Florida.
All right, Warrenton in the house.
And he is, actually he's one of the writers of this song. And I'm telling you, don't wait for Mother's Day. If you just get this CD for Thank God for Mama, Your Mama, Your Mama, Your Mama, Your Mama, that song fits, everybody has a mama. That song fits your mama. You got to get that song. The whole CD is awesome. But my pastor was the co-writer of Thank God for Mama. And now they even playing the song, like when mothers pass away, they use the song and put videos to the funerals as memorandum and things like that. And it's just an awesome project.
Yes, I was just going to ask you, what's your favorite song on the album? Is that it, or you got more than one?
I got more than one. 99 and a half won't do. And the thing about Harold Holloway is a group. They are mostly male group. But the thing about them is they don't just do quartet. They are very versatile in their music industry. They give you a little bit quartet, they give you a little bit of old school, they give you a little bit of new school. And they just give you, and everything they do, and I'm gonna tell you, for my pastor to have to be involved in this, because my pastor tell you in a minute, he was the sheriff of Foley?
Foley.
Yeah, he was the sheriff of Foley. And he'll tell you in a minute, he a better cop than a pastor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you can read between all that, he always a better cop. He always will be a better cop than a pastor. So for him to take on, that opportunity to be with Harold Holloway and Company and be on this project, he really had to feel their heart, to this project, right?
Wow.
And so this project is, I'm telling you, you got to have it.
Well, how can, and I'm going to let Mr. Elrico speak about it, because, this project is so needed in the world today with all the pandemic and things going on. We need music to uplift us and encourage us. What do you feel this album is going to do for, people that hear it? What do you want to say about it?
I would definitely say that this group of young men that have come together to put it together, Harold Holloway and Company, is transcendent. I know we look at genres of music as being just singular, but with their whole range of sound that's been put together masterfully, if I do say so myself, masterfully put together, you're going to be able to hear and break down the sounds of people who have put their heart and soul into their lyrics, into to the piano keys, into the drums, to the bass. I mean, it is so just, transcendent. So I think everybody who's out there listening right now, if you want to hear something playing through your speakers that is going to be able to resonate and touch your soul, you need to get this CD, this project.
How can we get it? Tell us.
You can call First Baptist Church of Warrenton at area code 850-456-8420. You can call my number, 850-293-1077, and you just ask for James Gorham, Deacon Gorham. If you call the church, just let them know. If you are out of the Pensacola area, we will get you the CD. We will mail you the CD, but you got to have it. And to add on, because we in Pascagoula?
Pascagoula.
Look, we got to work out something to get Harold Holloway and Company here.
You talking
because
to her?
When you talking about a group that not only, like Elrico said, you feel the heart and the soul of their music and the message that they put out. It's nothing like having them live. They put audience involved in their music, so they get you involved. They don't just sing to you. They don't just give you a show. They're not about a show, but they make sure that when you leave, that they make you think about the way you live it and how you can live to be a better tomorrow.
That's
How you
right.
can be a better person tomorrow.
That's a great way and a great message to get out to the people. Now, before we close, I want to go back to this stage play. Okay, first I want to know how, you know, people can get in contact with you. Okay, so tell the audience how we can contact you for acting, anything that you're doing.
Okay, so anybody out there who is listening, if you want to contact me, Elrico Tunstall, there are a plethora of ways. You can call me directly, 850-760-7872, 850-760-7872, or you can shoot me a text. A text is easier because I'll know and I'll be able to respond back quickly. Or you can take and go to our website, www.manageroftheyear.net, all one word, www.manageroftheyear.net. We do respond to emails, texts, all that stuff, but we are open. We are looking for actors. We are looking for artists. We are looking for models. We are looking for poets.
Wow.
You name it. We are an all-inclusive management company. So you bring it, and we'll get you to sing it.
That's right. Perfect. So how can we, what the heart wants, what do we need to do? The stage play is live, is in Pascagoula, Mississippi. So Harrison County, Hancock County, Jackson County, all surrounding areas. Get to the fairgrounds. That's where it's at. Jackson County Fairgrounds. The play starts at what time?
The play starts at approximately 6:30.
Okay.
And we are starting on time. Let me just say that. Look, I don't know what the area is used to. But when you come to an Elrico Tunstall produced show, we start at 6:30. Not 6:31, not 6:30. We gonna start at 6:30. So if you walk in and you get that 6:34, you're gonna miss that opening scene.
Okay.
And that opening scene is so pivotal to the heartbeat of the entire show. So be on time, be early. We will be filming. We'll be filming because this is ultimately going on a larger platform.
That's right.
Please be on time. 6:30 p.m. The doors will open at 5:30 to the general public. VIP be able to get in at 5 o'clock.
Cool. Okay, you heard it from Manager of the Year. And I don't want to leave this out. I want to say a big shout out to Apostle PV, who's always networking and putting things on. So shout out to you. And also to your daughter that is here in the studio, Miss Mariah. I have a daughter named Mariah too. So I want to just acknowledge her. And also my veterans, we just got over Memorial Day, and you know, as he said, he served in the military, and also Mr. James then. So look, thank you for serving our country. You know, I love my veterans, so I appreciate y'all for being here today. And do you have a message, one last word that you want to say to the audience?
One last word real quick, and forgive me for this. Silent Mind Ministry will be opening the show on June 13th.
Okay.
But the last message I want to send out, and this is something that everybody I hope can identify with. If you want to go fast, go alone.
Okay.
But if you want to go far, go together. Let's come together as a community, not just Pensacola, not just Mississippi, but an overall community, and let's help push the arts in general.
Last thing, and I'm going to close. I know I run over time. Before the show started, we were talking about the mindset of people. You said something that was very classy and very much knowledge and wisdom to me about how people can box you and keep you. Say that to the audience to encourage them. What did you say?
Yes, I believe the words, and I'm trying to go verbatim, but the words are, whenever you find yourself in a situation where you're surrounded by gazelles, and I'm gonna paraphrase it, and you're surrounded by gazelles, don't find yourself always getting up every morning running. Put yourself in the mindset of the lion. Become the lion who is the one who's waking up ready to eat, not ready to run. Okay? Become the lion, and the lion is the king of the jungle. You have to be the king of your own jungle and control your own destiny and fate in this world. Take control, seize the day.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Lavish Show. Make sure you join me also on the Up Close with the Prophet Show, and follow me on Facebook in the ministry. God bless.
Joy comes in.